Everybody, Rick Poulin here. On this little trip, I'm traveling from southern Maine to New Hampshire, to a town that I frequent quite often. That's Newmarket, New Hampshire, not too far away. And on this trip, I'm heading out, and on this first day, it's a little overcast and did run into some little rain here and there. So I decided to go a little farther into New Hampshire and come back the next day where the forecast was bright and sunny, a little bit warmer. And here's where I pick up coming back the next day. So this was a 2-day kind of adventure to make this video here, but it's something that I really enjoy doing. So here I'm just heading into the town of Newmarket. And if you're from this area, this will be very recognizable to you. And like small, typical New Hampshire towns, there's a big old church in the center of town, but there's also on Granite Street the Stone Church, where my band, Common Ground, has played a few times there. There's some space upstairs, a dining room, lounge chairs, and things like that, where bands can play. But at this time, I wanted to take the drone with me and fly over the Lamprey River Reservoir area, which just borders the main street of town. So I walked over to the Lamprey River Mobile Home Park there, where you enter the Heron Point Sanctuary. And there's really no parking over there. So some of the folks who were walking around said, well, you can park over on Bay Road, where's the municipal parking lot, meaning that you can park there during the day anytime, but from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. you can't park. You're not supposed to use that parking lot. So anyway, I wasn't going to be flying the drone at the wee hours of the morning anyway, as all you would see is just the dark night. But anyway, here I'm parked at that Bay Road municipal parking area, and I'm just putting up the drone and flying it over the Lamprey River Reservoir area. So sit back, relax. I hope you enjoyed this few minutes of this video. It's early October, first weekend in October, and it's not leaf peak season yet, but it has certainly started. There still is a rich display of beautiful colors and things like that this time of year, but it is not quite peak yet. But anyway, you'll see throughout the video some very nice colors for early October. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy taking a few minutes and enjoying this flight over Newmarket, New Hampshire. To the right hand side of the screen, I think you can see the sun dancing off the drone propellers, only momentarily, until the drone heads in another direction and they disappear, as you can see. And this is Heron Point here, the sanctuary that I was talking about, and just a little bit over tree level, above the areas that you can't see. To put the drone up, and this is a nice, lovely little park. Not too big. You would enjoy it. You don't have to be scared of anything, but there's a walking trail in there, and it leads right up to the river's edge. So I enjoyed that little walk, and then I walked back over to the municipal parking lot on Bay Road to put the drone up. So as you can see here, I'm just flying over that wooded area I mentioned, Heron Point Cove Sanctuary, and I'm sort of heading back to the municipal parking lot where the drone took off. You can really see the colors here. The leaves have fallen off some of the trees, but not all of them. But as you can see, it's still pretty colorful for early October. just a perfect sunny day. And here I'm just bringing it into the parking lot, as you can see here, facing down. And that little house that you see, now turning to the left-hand side of the screen, where you can see my motorcycle parked in, I met a horticulturist named Spencer, older gentleman who has a hobby of taking care of people's gardens, and he does it for nothing. And he does it at a few places in the Newmarket area. But this place, this garden here was just absolutely beautiful. And he had, just in back of this white truck that you see as the drone is coming down, he has a little vegetable garden. And he offered up some tomatoes for me, so I did take advantage of that. Finished my talk with Spencer, the nice gentleman I met. I'm on my way back to southern Maine here, but I did decide to stop a little bit further up the road on my way back. I saw another parking lot. It's not a municipal parking lot, but it is in Newmarket. And right across the street was this nice little, I think it was a club, or I've never been in there. I think it used to be called KJ's Sports Center, and now it's Rumors Bar. But anyway, or a nightclub or something like that. But I took advantage of the parking lot there, and as you'll see in a minute, I put the drone up again. There's the building I was talking about. I think it's called Rumors now, but if anybody's watching this video and if I'm incorrect about that, please make a comment below. So here I'm just making a 360 circle with the drone and getting ready to put it up in the air and fly over yet some more waterways. Certainly can see the colors here. Not quite yet peak, but pretty close. I think this is a very pretty part of New Hampshire, close to southern Maine, and Newmarket is such a nice little town. They have nice little restaurants down there. Anyway, it's just if you're not familiar with this area, I highly encourage you to come down and walk around the town and just enjoy yourself. They have a lot to offer here in Newmarket, New Hampshire. And here I'm just never really knowing what was on the other side of the river from the main road that leads into Newmarket. I decided that I would stop, pull over, put up the drone, and just see what's on that other side there. And it looks like condos and apartments and things like that. And I noticed as the drone was flying over, there's people who probably own some of the land here where they have docks leading into the river, so I bet you that's a lot of fun swimming around in there in the summertime when it's nice and hot. So I'm just following the river edge here, and noticed when I looked at the video that just circles around right here, but continues in other directions. So Newmarket's got a lot of waterways here, and it's very pretty. See, the river ventures off into different locations, which is kind of cool. And you can see the docks, piers, and basically a good advantage point to get into the river and go for a swim during those hot summer days. Just a real beautiful day to be out on the motorcycle, taking the fresh air in. And that road you see there, the car down below, is the main road of just getting into the downtown area.